Hey guys, welcome to the Folsom Homestead.
Hi, my name is Tressa Folsom. This is my husband, Brian Folsom. Most of you know him as Tiny.
And we're going to follow on to some of the videos you've probably already seen, telling a little piece of the Passion story. Tressa's going to read a little bit from the Bible.
This is from John 13, verses 21 through 32. Jesus and the disciples share the Last Supper. After he had said this, Jesus was troubled in spirit and testified, "Very truly I tell you, one of you is going to betray me." His disciples stared at one another, at a loss to know which of them he meant. One of them, the disciple whom Jesus loved, was reclining next to him. Simon Peter motioned to this disciple and said, "Ask him which one he means." Leaning back against Jesus, he asked him, "Lord, who is it?" Jesus answered, "It is the one to whom I will give this piece of bread when I have dipped it in the dish." Then, dipping the piece of bread, he gave it to Judas, the son of Simon Iscariot. As soon as Judas took the bread, Satan entered into him. So Jesus told him, "What you are about to do, do quickly." But no one at the meal understood why Jesus said this to him. Since Judas had charge of the money, some thought Jesus was telling him to buy what was needed for the festival, to give something to the poor. As soon as Judas had taken the bread, he went out, and it was night. When he was gone, Jesus said, "Now the Son of Man is glorified, and God is glorified in him. If God is glorified in him, God will glorify the Son in himself, and will glorify him at once."
So as I was thinking through this week about this passage and this part of the story, I realized that Jesus knew exactly who Judas was and what was going to happen, especially in this moment. And I thought about the fact that sometimes God allows a kind of a Judas in our life. Sometimes bad stuff happens, people do bad things, and I try to always realize, and I hope that we can realize, that even though those bad things happen and people might do things to you that are negative, it is all part of God's plan. We may not understand it this side of heaven, but I hope that we can trust in God that He's going to bring us through whatever it is that we're in the midst of. And I know that's sometimes hard and difficult, but this week I just want to focus on just trusting in God and leaning into God, and realize it's all part of the bigger story. I wanted to share with you one of my favorite Easter songs. He was pierced for our transgressions, crushed for our sins. The punishment that brought us peace was upon him. By his wounds, and by his wounds we are healed. We are healed by your sacrifice in the life that you gave. We are healed, for you paid the price. By your grace we are saved. We are saved. He was pierced for our transgressions, crushed for our sins. The punishment that brought us peace was upon him. By his wounds, by his wounds we are healed. You guys have a great rest of your week, and Happy Easter.